Okay, so now we can use this. Use last. Oh, I see. Ah. We don't know what this is. Okay, so this has to be 4. We actually don't know what this is. I suspect, actually, hold on. This has to be something higher than 4. It has to be 4, 5, or 6. That's where we'll start with on that. This is... There's a couple of possibilities here. Either this is the switches we use, or it is not. This we have to use last, so we gotta do other stuff first. Lighting has to be 20. Sound has to be 100, and timing has to be 100. So this is sound here. Okay, that's actually fine then. I see how this works. Oh, because we did this. We did that. Okay. Oh, wait. Ah. Okay. No, I didn't mean to do that. I sort of see these things are all sort of affecting each other a little bit. Oh, that was actually really simple. I just flicked that over. Okay, so... This is gonna F with our brain. So this is a fragment of a dreamer. We've honestly never seen one of these before.
What the hell is that thing?
Okay. Enter activation code for Project Eclipse Phase 2. Warning. Okay. What is the code for that? I wonder if that's it. That is it.
Brilliance, yes. Let it connect.
We've done something awful here. Is that a Gaia engine? Well, this is not good.
Our family therapist's office. I can still smell the musty leather sofa in the corner. My parents took me here when I started having night terrors.
Consider my behavior obsessive? Yes. We may not agree on the finer points, but I can't let it go on any longer. like this. He always used to say, Cynthia, your brain has its own mouth, and all it does is devour books. I was insatiable. I learned to see data where no one had ever thought to look. But I never thought it would consume me, strip me of my accolades, that it would affect my son. I can't keep doing this. That second mouth in my head, it just keeps eating. It will never stop. I know how that sounds.
Interesting. I do think this has something to do with his past and obviously his mom. New patient, Shane Newhart, 7-year-old male with mother Cynthia, reporting night terrors with complex hallucination. He claims to remember every detail. Mother encouraged him to describe the terror, and so he did. It's made of vines, tendrils, and teeth, he emphasized, the teeth with human hands and face. The vines emerged from every shadow and filled the room, twining upon themselves, eventually crushing him into the bed. All the space that remains in a small, dark tunnel, through which the creature stares at him from across the room, and although he can see it through his eyelids, and his face inches closer by a minute, his mom always wakes him up before the teeth. S became extremely distraught, and the rest of the session was spent consoling him. For any chance to develop a rapport with him, I need to see them separately for several sessions. Call C to set up a time next week to discuss home life, school performance, her concerns, etc. Week 3. Staines GP ruled out physiological issues for night terrors. Must be related to anxiety. A lot of tension in the Newhart house. S may be genetically predisposed. Today he showed me the handheld chess game he plays during recess. Smart kid, but needs help with his confidence. Meanwhile, Cynthia remains a challenge. She answered my questions about S, but was reluctant to talk about herself. Insisted I wouldn't understand, as I encouraged her to give me a chance. She succumbed to a dissociative episode, which we talked about at length once it passed. She called it seeing through the eyes of elsewhere. You'll have to revisit this next week. I convinced her to see me as a patient. Huh. So, I mean, I already assumed that his mom was affected by the filth.
Mom's seminal work. The one that solidified her reputation and reinvented the field of quantum engineering. The ability to harness dimensional shifts, equations to predict fluctuations in time, not just on the subatomic level. She was a genius. Feels like so long ago.
Sorry, this rocket ship was the same rocket ship that was on, at the base. Did he bring that with him? I mean, that's...
Can anyone tell me how to access the space between dreams?
How does one access the space between dreams? So, the dreamers here, a lot of what they do, or a lot of what they tend to do, is they try to get their hands on active minds. What's this?
Excellent try, Gloria. However, while the roads of Agartha do traverse the vastness of time and space, the corridors between dreams are a separate sort of passageway, and the two only intersect in very rare places.
But, like, they use our minds, the minds of whatever they can get a hold of, to figure out what reality looks like. And then they create their perverse versions of it. And, yeah, that's basically that.
That's very cutting edge, Adam. And while the full answer to that is quite complex, that is still incorrect.
Agartha, what they were talking about over here, is the main mode of transportation that we use. And okay, we're not going there. Alright then.
distinctive answer, Rupert. That is an interesting theological paradox, but it is wrong.
By His grace, we are allowed to enter. Angels and demons exist too, but they're kind of different. Let's see.
Very good. The answer is the Dreaming Ones. The Dreaming Ones were, the Dreaming Ones are, the Dreaming Ones shall be. Not in the spaces we know, but between. They walk serene and primal, undimensioned and to us unseen. They can teach us deep knowledge, secrets past the skin of eternity.
Alright. Ugh.
Something's happening. Yesterday, I saw a light streaming through the kitchen window. A mote, illuminated, suspended in the air. I spent the remainder of the day in my office researching. I've been accused of isolating myself. I merely am who I am and have always been an isolate. Isolated by knowledge. Imagine discovering a dictionary of new words to describe the universe. Words that no one else could ever know. The promise of limitless knowledge to an insatiable mind. Is it any surprise I struggle with domesticity? But I had to make a choice. I'm sealing it away. I have to try. Shane is my universe.
Oh. So my assumption here is that she gave Shane the ability to fight filth, or at least tried to. Week 14. Patient functioning continues to fluctuate. She is managing to find relief from auditory hallucinations by isolating herself in basement. Symptoms waned enough to attend session today. Washed hair in basement utility sink, apparently. Managed to take care of Shane during dissociative periods. She twice trailed off into almost nonsensical babble. Claims to have had a lot on her mind with the upcoming publication of her latest book, and is not concerned. Not my first patient with such challenges, but for some reason I feel out of my depth here. Thinking about referring to her to someone else, increased dosage in the meantime. Shane is apparently doing well with support from his school's counselor. I'm sure he is glad to have his Thursday afternoons back. So he stopped seeing the therapist.
After the seizures started, she tried for a while. We were really close the summer she left her tenure, but I could tell she was restless. Wouldn't stop writing. She'd snap at the smallest things. The book sold really well, though. Popular with the pseudoscience crowd.
Actually, I haven't played Secret World Legends in a while because I'm waiting for like a story update, but I wonder if if there has been an update that includes some content relating to this. Like if we could find her mother, or this guy's mother, in there. I'm reading this down here. Shane saw inside the book, just a glance, and it was enough. They can never know. They would do anything to pull him into their fold. And that's why, Doctor, I found out that Orochi approached you, and you told him what I've said. Oh, if I found it. You'll find out just how a dedicated mother I am. Oh. Y'all knew didn't never to disallow. Now, were you curious about the dreaming ones? I think the sound file for that didn't just pop up correctly.
Once you open the book, it's already too late. It's always too late.
He saw inside the book, she said. Oh, I wonder if we're supposed to be hearing this now. And we heard it earlier. It's been some weeks since I transferred Cynthia's care to a more experienced clinician. I can't stop thinking about our final session, even though my notes are sparse and details hazy. Ever since, there's been a growing gnawing at the back of my consciousness, deep anxiety I can't shake. But I'm still jolting awake after mere minutes or failing to sleep entirely. I know something is watching. I see it flickering in my periphery. It slithers in the split between seconds. It thinks I don't see, but I take the dreams for myself. But if I take the dreams for myself, it will tell them. I'll have to suspend my practice until I figure out what it wants. Well, she's been infected just by talking, I guess. Can I look at that? Oh no. I wonder if this is bugged out because the sound file isn't playing. Oh, there we go.
Then she was gone. I don't want to remember her like this.
I think the game has glitched. I think the sound file was supposed to be playing in here, but it just didn't. So now we're stuck with this. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna quit and come back to it.
They've approached me several times in my career. They knew about the Red Planet. Twins. They suspected a great many other things, but they kept their cards close to their chest. As did I. Shane saw inside the book. Just a glance, and it was enough. They can never know. They would do anything to pull him into their fold. And that's why, Doctor, if I found out that Orochi approached you, and you told them what I've said, you'll find out just how dedicated a mother I am. Now, were you curious about the dreaming ones?
Yep, okay, there we go. I'm just gonna look at this. Nah, he's already kind of looked at that. Okay, so it dropped me off right here, and... there's too many of them. They're all looking at me. Did I see like T-posers in here for a second?
They cannot awaken. The moons bend above us. It is all but a brilliant equation.
That's his mom.
Please,
It's gotta be.
I need you to help me.
I thought I am. I was. I will.
God damn it, who are you?
Shane.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Shane. I've made so many mistakes. You were never supposed to be here.
Mom? Why are you... How did you get here?
My curiosity led me here. The pages of the Necronomicon revealed a mathematics I had never encountered, and a pathway to the dream world. I didn't know that once I made the choice, I could never return. The decision has weighed on me ever since.
Weighed on you? Do you have any idea what that did to us? To Dad? When you left, it broke him. We searched for you for years.
Shane, please. Listen,
Has it been you this whole time? In the base, haunting the crew? Driving us crazy with these nightmares?
Stop! The struggle tears at my soul. It takes every ounce of concentration I have to remain here. I need your help, son. We must act quickly. When the ship passed between the moons, the twin dreamers were disturbed in their slumber. All
Oh.
the chaos you've witnessed, the filth, that creeping horror is only a fraction of the destruction that it can bring. If they corrupt the engine, the moons of Mars, the dreaming ones will awaken, and they will devour all of reality.
You left me. You left us for a delusion. What the fuck do you care about reality?
Reality is where my son lives.
Aw.
What do I need to do?
Find the Gaia engine. I will help you do what must be done. Help me, Shane. Help me undo what has been set in motion.
Please don't leave again.
Don't worry. We'll solve this. Together.
So when the Cyrano passed through the orbit between the two moons, it disturbed their slumber and woke them up. And then it all, of course, didn't help when we kind of woke up that fragment, too. We gotta get out of here before those things look at me more. Oh. It probably didn't matter what we looked at there. Probably not even at the slightest did it matter. So yeah, I was right. That was his mom the whole time. I don't know if that's the reason he has the scar. Are we heading up?
Oh, shit!
Shane. Shane?
Declan! Sorry, I don't know what happened. There's so much more down there, Declan. Clones, mind control, the dreamers, the dreaming ones. Declan, we have to find the Gaia engine. It's the only thing holding them back. Everything. The filth, the nightmares, my hallucinations, they're connected. We need to find the engine.
Okay. Shane, slow down. We're inside. You need to get here as soon as possible.
Hell if I'm staying here. We have to find it.
Okay. We'll find this machine. Because as much as I don't have any idea what you're talking about, it makes more fucking sense than anything else that's happened today.
Okay. Missing ID. I have the best ID. Okay, where are we going? That way. Okay. That's lovely. Yeah, hi. Hi, kitty. No. What's our air at? Our air's fine. Let's just go. I didn't cycle the air. Oh well. Okay, where are we going? I don't know where we're going. I'm assuming he knows where he's going, because I certainly don't. Oh, okay. Let's drive off into the Martian desert for funsies. Oh. Okay.
Oh my god. I'm arriving at the door now. It's massive.
Yeah, these stone carvings must be thousands of years old. The records of excavation you found in Argus? This must be the place.
I'll meet you inside.
Okay. They say they are here. What is this? Oh, really? Alright. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, are we sort of fitting this together like a puzzle pieces? Hmm.